getting my blood tested by Dr. Diane Blackburn and husband Jean. We're doing a live blood test and a dry blood test.
All right, so now we are going to look at your living blood.
Whoa.
So this is your living blood that we're seeing on the screen. Each one of these round circles is a red cell floating in the plasma of your blood. So we do have hundreds of millions of red cells, and their primary function is to carry oxygen along with nutrition to all the cells of your body. Nutrition shown by little flakes jumping up and down here and there. So your blood sugar is quite low at the moment. You didn't eat since...
I haven't eaten since dinner last night.
Yeah, that's right.
No
so
breakfast.
It's actually a bit too low.
Okay.
So these are red cells. What we also see in the blood are white cells. Here's a good example of one. White cells are so extremely important. They're part of your immune system. We don't see very many, which is perfectly normal. There are usually only one or two for like 1,000 red cells. So they patrol your blood. They have their own motion, so they go wherever they are needed. And you have different type of white cell, and they could indicate what your body is fighting at the moment. So we look at that because it gives us indication about your immune system. Now, the way we analyze your blood is that first we compare it with the perfect picture of blood. So ideally speaking, the perfect picture of blood we like to see is when all your red cells have a nice round shape. They're all the same size, and also in a perfectly balanced environment, we would like to see each one of your red cells separate from each other, floating actually like in a river. That's the optimum profile for proper oxygenation, good circulation, good healing power, energy, everything. And also we would like to see the plasma of your blood clear of everything. You can see now that it's not exactly that picture. So blood is extremely sensitive to many different factors. Of course, diet will be an important one. Not only what we eat, but how we actually digest, assimilate nutrients is very important. And that's a big battle now for a lot of people, is that even if we try to eat good, sometimes we're not really absorbing very well.
Yeah.
Because our digestive system has been compromised for many, many years. Sometime when we don't feel good, we start eating good, but then for many, many, many years, maybe we were not having very good diet or lifestyle, so we sort of damage a little bit our digestive system. So it takes time to reestablish a good balance. Yeah, and also what affects the red cell is also how we feel. The stress level in our life, mental, emotional stress will affect believe it or not, it will affect your blood as much as what you eat.
Yeah.
Because the blood is that type of fluid that picks on our energy, input of energy, whether it's physiological, biological, mental, emotional. And sometimes it even goes deeper than that, but we won't talk about this now.
Yeah, right. No,
It's a combination of body, mind, spirit. That's the alchemistry that creates the perfectly healthy blood.
don't stop. Okay,
yeah.
Don't stop.
We're conscious about the physical now.
Yeah, so now you can see that there's a lot of what we call rouleau. Rouleau means when the red cells have a tendency to stick on top of each other. So in there, actually the red cell, they are like little magnets. They're supposed to repel each other, you know, so they don't stick together. They have a little negative polarity that make them repel each other. So sometimes because there's a disturbance in the plasma, the fluid of our body, the pH, different reason, the red cell lose their polarity. And like Diane mentioned earlier, it's always caused because a lack of
Spray
mineral.
of our product, and then I'm going to get my blood tested for the second time. Under the tongue. Okay, it's now been about 4 minutes since I've taken the product spray under my tongue, so we're going to test my blood again. We're going to keep going until we put the blood up on the screen.
Thank you.
Thank you. my first blood test showed that I have a lot of Rolo, my blood
Rolo
cells are
aggregation.
stuck together, and I have a problem with
Yes.
digestion, and my liver should be working a little bit better. So
A little stress.
I have too much stress, so I have to retire, but still do what I'm doing with the company, helping people. So John is just putting my blood under the microscope right now, and we're going to see the after blood after I've sprayed the product in my mouth. It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. All right, well, it's quite different.
Oh my God, look at that. Holy smokes.
So this is what the blood. So this is it gives a boost, a complete boost to reset what we call the zeta potential.
Wow.
The energy in the plasma of the blood
Nice.
changed, so it just moved. You can see that it broke before the blood was not moving at all. Basically,
No.
it was all stuck
Whoops,
there.
sorry. Guys,
But now
just want to-
it's moving everywhere.
That's
So
amazing.
That's
Not
yeah.
only that, it
Mhm.
took care of the fillet.
the fillets, yeah,
The spicule.
disappear, and it's all because it brings that powerful shot of very important minerals in the body, and that's the issue with most people, the demineralization that we've been undergone for so many years because of the farming we do and everything. Even if we try to eat good, sometimes we're not really even absorbing that much minerals. You know, the ground is totally depleted.
Wow.
And with the body, it's not how much, but it's not more is better. It's sometimes the tiny little touch change the whole picture.
Wow.
So,
That's unbelievable.
yeah.
Well, there
So
you
it
go.
does change the picture of your blood.
Yeah, amazing.
You want it to stay like that all the time,
Yeah.
because then you have more circulation, more oxygenation to all the cells of your body. The cell use oxygen and sugar, and of course nutrition, to feed themselves. So if they're not moving, you're not getting all this.
Nutrients aren't going in and the toxins aren't going out.
That's
That's right.
right.
So
That's
the
right.
body gets stagnant, toxic, and toxicity breeds bacteria and sickness, basically.
So that was my very first
Yes.
spray under my
Yeah.
tongue over about 3-minute
3
difference.
minutes.
Unbelievable. So if you can imagine you're doing this 3 times a day,
Mhm.
what your blood is going to look like in over a month. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, chemistry.
Thank you.
Alright.
There it goes. That's my blood after about 45 minutes after I sprayed. Amazing.